So Derek, just to give you an idea of just how maniacal we are on safety, and like when you're going through training, for example, I mean, if you have an AD, you can get kicked out of training. You will not become a Navy SEAL if you have an accidental discharge. And I'll give you a story from when I was going through training. We do live fire training. So this is obviously one of the most dangerous things that we do. Running, shooting, moving, maneuvering with live fire at night on uneven terrain. You got to identify the target, you got to identify where your men are from right to left so that you don't shoot one another, right? So we're doing night live fire training, and we're going in different groups, and I was back waiting for my group's turn to go and do this maneuver training called immediate action drills. And the group that was coming back had just finished. Now it's hot, and we're shooting a lot of rounds through the rifle, and there can be what's called a cook-off. A rifle can get so hot that when the round is sitting inside the chamber, that it literally gets so hot that it just spontaneously actually fires. That can happen.
Wow.
And but I mean, let me be clear. Like, you have to be firing a lot of rounds through a gun for that to happen, right? 10, 15, 20 rounds is not going to create a cook-off, right? So this group is coming back, and then just keeping all guns pointed in a safe direction, right? Don't point the muzzle at anything you don't intend to kill or destroy. So these guys are walking back. Rifles are at the high ready, so in other words, pointed up in the air, not sweeping the guys that they're walking around, because what if you accidentally fire the gun? And in this particular case, as we're walking back, we heard the round go off, and the instructors were like, who did that? Who AD'd? And the student, I remember exactly who it was like, it was a cook-off, I swear I didn't pull the trigger. They stopped all, this is at night in the desert, they stopped all training. They brought lights out, and they looked for the spent shell casing to find the expended casing that did not have the firing pin indentation in it, to verify that it was a cook-off and that he had not pulled the trigger. And they found it. They found the casing without the firing pin indentation. But that is the level. They weren't just like, oh, okay, it was a cook-off. Like, this is at night, in the middle of the desert, everyone got out looking with their lights to find this shell casing. That is the degree in the accountability to which we hold our students and each other in the SEAL teams to gun safety. And if that had in fact been an AD, where he had pulled the trigger, he would have had a major safety violation. And at that point in training, he would have been kicked out of training. So, I mean, we're not messing around when it comes to gun safety. We're trusted with a lot. With a lot of responsibility comes a lot of accountability and a lot of trust. So that's the degree to which we train, and the safety, the level to which we hold our safety standard.